Hello, hello, my friends. How are you doing? You know what? First off, thank you all for subscribing to my channel. Thanks for liking. Thanks for sharing. Thank you. I really, really appreciate it. So, my friends, it's nice and sunny today, and we are heading to Lover's Leap. So, I want you to come along on the journey as we make our way from my neck of the woods to Lover's Leap. Okay, my friends? So, come on, journey with us on the road. Hey, my friends, journey with me on our way to Lover's Leap. Enjoy the ride. Okay, my friends, we're going through burnt savanna. That's the route we take. You can also take this route to Treasure Beach. So, burnt savanna, we're at. Entrance to Jamaica Zoo. So this part is a gated community over on that side. It's called Palm Beach Estate. Look up the hills, my friends. Look over the hills. We just passed the Burnt Savannah Primary School, and now we are on our way. That's the Adventist Church over there. Potholes are crazy, my friends. You got to go to Pothole University to learn how to navigate these roads. We're just taking our time, Beautiful homes, beautiful homes. Look over the hillside, my friends. Look up there. Beautiful mountain, beautiful, beautiful mountain. Hope you're enjoying the scenery, my friends. Hope you are. So we're almost there. Not almost, but almost there. We drive through Southfield. So maybe we'll drive through Southfield from here. Let's see, my friends. Let's see. On the road again to Lover's Leap.
In half a mile, keep right.
Alright, keep right. Okay, so when we get to the Black River Road to Hedger Cross Road, we're gonna go left. So take note of the journey, my friends, from my neck of the woods. There's quite a few routes, but we chose this route. There's a nice stretch of road, no potholes at all. Yeah, so we're going towards Southfield. Southfield, St. Elizabeth. Take a look up that hill, my friends. Look at those homes. Beautiful. I hope you're enjoying the scenic route, because we took the scenic route to Lover's Leap. Oh, look at the sea over there. So I'm hoping you're enjoying the ride, my friends. I am. So there's a Southfield Seventh-day Adventist Church right there.
In half a mile,
So in
turn
half a
right.
mile, we're gonna turn right, and then we're on our way to Lover's Leap. So when you're driving these places, my friends, if you have the opportunity, just be careful on the roads. Watch out for the potholes. Watch out for the taxis, because they have to make quick trips and they will
In
overtake.
0.1
In
miles,
dangerous,
turn right.
dangerous driving conditions, they will overtake. So just be careful and keep your eyes open. You can't miss Lover's Leap. It's on the right. It's on the right, my friends. It's on the right. Okay, my friends, we are at our destination. There's a famous lighthouse, and we are here. We are here. Thank God we made it safely. Thank God we made it safely. Oh, it's sort of different, my friends. It looks so different. So here we are. Ah, Lovers Jerk Pit. Beautiful. So yes, my friends, we're at Lover's Leap. You know, it's not the same as before. So let me show you. So this was the original building, destroyed by Beryl and then destroyed by Melissa. And then they rebuilt over that section. That's the new building. Very beautiful, indeed. So if you know the history of Lover's Leap, why the name? So here is a carving of the two slaves, Mizzy and Tunky. So according to history and story, it states that Mizzy loved Tunky very much, and the slave owner didn't like the fact that Mizzy and Tunky were lovers, and so what I guess they plot their escape, and then they get to Lover's Leap, and they didn't want to be captured. First they escape, and they didn't want to be captured, so when they get to the point, very horrific story, I don't even want to tell it, but you can do your research, that before they get captured and be back in slavery, they both decided to jump, and hence the name Lover's Leap. So it's quite the story. Please read it for yourself, and you will get the full depth and the full meaning as to why this place is called Lover's Leap. Okay, my friends? So I'm going to go around the washroom area and see if I can get closer to show you the big drop from top to the bottom. Okay, so I am going to go around the back and see if we are allowed to go. So Melissa destroyed this entire building, as you can see. You can take a look inside. You can see completely destroyed. Right? I'm gonna go around the back. So the door is locked, my friends, but you can see how much damage. So I'm gonna go around the other side. I can walk here. There you go, my friends, completely destroyed. So let me see if I can see anything up here. See, this was such a beautiful place. So this would be the balcony where we dine, and take a look at that. Did you see that, my friends? This is a famous Lover's Leap. Look at that beautiful, beautiful view. Look at that beautiful view. Let me see if I can zoom up just a bit. Like that. There you go. Lover's Leap. So I can't imagine where Tunky and Missy jumped, right? They would rather die together than captured by their slave masters. So, hence the name Lover's Leap, my friends. Lover's Leap. Yeah, yeah. So you can see inside. You can see inside, all destroyed by Melissa. But it's still beautiful. It's still beautiful. And the lighthouse, that's not repaired as yet. So there's music in the background, and you know copyright, so I just have to do snippets of the tour today. The beautiful, beautiful scenery overlooking the ocean. So this building is no longer occupied because of the hurricane, but if you come here probably a year ago, you would be dining right here on the patio, and you would be overlooking the beautiful scenery. So according to the history that Tuzi, Tunki and Mitzi, they jumped. I don't know if it's that point over there or wherever the highest point is. So they did that because they loved each other so much they didn't want to be captured by their slave master. That's what the story says. Alrighty? So there you go, my friends. Lover's Leap. Please, if you're in beautiful Jamaica, please do come to Lover's Leap and enjoy the beautiful scenery, the sunset, the food, and all the other niceness and vibes that Jamaica has to offer. Okay guys, there's my lunch. Fish, steamed fish and bami. And the other person is having their seafood. Farmer Ray is having the same thing as I am. There you go.